The model minority myth is a misconception that certain groups of marginalized peoples have gained enough social, economic, and maybe even like legislative success in this country.
It suggests that Asian Americans tend to excel, or that Asian Americans tend to do better like academically and professionally because we like kind of pull ourselves up from our bootstraps and all of that kind of thing.
And that they like transcend the struggles of average people of color.
The model minority myth is when you have to pretend that you're white or deny whatever identity you have in order to fit a certain identity that you think is the most accepted.
Asians were known as, you know, the submissive people, the quiet ones that would study really hard, the kids that are really good at math and science.
Oh, so you guys are gonna go like become doctors, right? You have to get like a good grade on this test, all that kind of stuff, and tend to come from white people.
While they might seem good or like compliments even, it's still bad because it's putting you into a box and it's still a set of stereotypes that you have to live up to.
A lot of people take pride in it, which I think is a huge issue, because it's really not something to take pride in.
I was being proud of being Asian for the wrong reasons, where I was like, oh yeah, it's because I'm like
Smarter than everyone else or whatever.
the good minority, or the sort of immigrants that other immigrants should look up to because they don't cause any trouble or they're very successful academically.
It creates this weird kind of sense of competition between us and other ethnic groups.
Because of the supposed statistics that show like the success rate of most Asian Americans.
I think a lot of it is sort of imposed by this idea that America is this land of success and opportunity, and in order to get that success and opportunity,
We're supposed to act a certain way. We're supposed to fulfill certain expectations that tend to be more in lines of being successful, being, you know, mentally healthy.
Be the best or be the cream of the crop in order to pass as white.
For me, it was really enforced by white people who would perpetuate this so much, and it sort of internalizes for a lot of people.
It's also like an unspoken thing among teachers, especially starting from elementary school.
I would say like even my parents kind of internalized this thought that we have to be better than everyone else, and because of that, like I've been pressured to do, you know, all honors, to like succeed so hard that it really took like a toll on my own mental health.
The model minority myth is a lack of choice.
And I feel like a lot of people end up having like dual identities or only sorting out their identities later because of it.
I wanted to be white for a really, really long time.
My mom, for example, was like, don't learn Hindi because then you might not be American enough or you might not have an American accent enough. And I feel like there's a culture gap that I don't know how to explain because of that need to adapt to whatever is considered American.
blend into the American culture the way that Americans want immigrants to blend in.